Hello everybody and welcome to FTL mod cherry picking request. I don't know. In any case, yes, I am putting this in between the BIOS fleet things because somebody who is a friend of the channel and much more things than that actually made a ship, and I decided to, give it a go. This will be the Automatrix as designed by Oni Stuff's friend of the channel and many more things. Yes, this is his first ship. The other one was the Automaton. And I have to say that with a bit of care because I remember pronouncing that name wrong numerous times the first time I went with that ship. Yeah, the big difference here is that even though it also starts with a swath of drones and no weapon system, it is also unable to get a weapon system. So drones is all you'll get unless you're planning on buying a crew teleporter, which is going to be quite the investment because, it's the ice ship. You'll need oxygen, you'll need medbay/clone bay. And of course, since this is the ice ship, you will not be able to buy crew from stores, so a little bit sketchy there. We're playing this in Captain's Edition, as you may noticed, because first of all, this is going to be quite a hefty ship. As far as challenge goes, not being able to target where your drones fire is going to make things rather difficult, so I thought let's skip Arsenal. I'm also not going vanilla because I actually wanted to play Captain's Edition because it has a ton of extra drones in, and playing with a drone ship may as well try out some stuff. Not that it doesn't start with uninteresting drones to begin with. As you can see, all 4 of your starting drones will be unique ones. First of all, we have the Eternal Repair drone, which takes 0 power, which means you can actually activate it when drone system is completely banged up, which is kind of amazing actually. Then you have the Missile drone, which is slow as heck, fires Lidos. An Ion drone, which is also slow as heck and fires ion shots. And then the Anti-Ship Fire Plus drone, as seen on the Pyroxenite, I think. I don't know if it's the exact same one, but it might be that one. Then I have a Defense Scrambler drone recovery arm. Now, this is not the first time I'm playing with this ship. And as you may notice, I am not streaming this either. The reason why I'm not streaming is because of what happened the first time. Not that I ran into any technical difficulties with OBS or something, though me not having internet connection right now is also a reason why I'm not streaming, namely because I can't. But it's because things didn't go well. If I don't forget, which I might, there will be a link in the video description of this video linking to the VOD of said stream, and you can see how terrible things went for me there and with all the rage and stuff that you guys so love with it. For now, I will be playing this one on my own, hopefully with a bit more luck, let's face it. It's not much skill that's going to guide you through this, it's going to be mostly luck. But before I do that, I need to check up on one thing, namely disk space, because I just ended recording a bunch of stuff from something else. Alright, well, everything seems in order. Anyway, let's look at the ship itself, actually. So it's basically a repaint of the first ship he created. These yellow stripes are now red. I'm thinking the hull itself got a little bit darker or something. I don't know, it's been a while since I've seen that one. What's on the thing here? Oh yeah, there is actually a pretty hefty lore story about the origin of this ship. You can read that one on its forum post. We're gonna go with this little small box because it doesn't take that long. Manufacturing night went rogue and grief after its creators were condemned to death by the rebels. Hell hath no fury like an AI scorned. Alright, let's go. As you cover your drones, damaged Federation ship approaches cautiously and opens communication channel. A wounded human in Federation uniform appears on screen. Thanks for the help. If you didn't show up with those drones of yours, that rebel ship would have destroyed us for sure. Wait a second, you're on an ice ship. Who are you and why are you helping us? So this is basically a custom start. considering it's just fluff text, so to say, you might want to read through this the first time, but after that you can just hit continue. There isn't anything to be gained by going through the story, but we will do here. Anyway, so, my old entity is no more, and I respond to Automatrix. My primary objective is to destroy all rebels. Clear enough, right? Captain of the Federation ship appears shocked at the almost enraged tone in your response message. Why? Kinda dig that this is, I think it's randomized. Last time I did this, I think I had the scout show up. We know the weapons are randomized too because this is a Captain's Edition weapon. They caused the deaths of every single colonist on the planet below. It was helpless back then, not anymore. So you require assistance in repairing your ship. You seems deep in thought at your answer before looking up at the screen, addressing your empty captain's chair. What I'm about to tell you is top secret, but frankly we're out of options. Our ship is carrying some data that is vital to the remaining Federation fleet and could be the key to finally defeating the rebellion once and for all. But as you can see, our little scout ship, it's not a scout ship. Might be a captain's thing, I'm not 100% sure on that. No longer capable of such a long journey. Heck, we'll be lucky enough to reach the station before our hull falls apart. You still got plenty. Require assistance in reaching the station. No, you can manage that part if your primary objective is to destroy the rebellion. Please take this data and bring it to the Federation's last stand. Do you accept? Yes, because we can't do anything else. Captain nods, transmitting sensitive data to you, along with access codes that will recognize you as Federation-appointed vessel. And we'll get you a link to the war room at the last stand. Have a safe flight, Automatrix. Well, considering this is the 11th attempt, again, if I didn't mention this before, there will be a link to the actual stream of the ship where you can see all the misery that went before this. Anyway, let's try to have a good flight, huh? That would be nice. We'll tag the rebels. Alright, so he can be damaged, but I have the utmost faith. Exactly why. Just gotta make sure that our drones don't get shot down, which, as you may or may not know, is usually harder than you might think. My drones seem to have a knack to get in front of the enemy guns. Alright, so they're all panicking quite well. We don't have a fire and weapons yet, which is a common thing. In an early game, you probably want to aim for crew kills. You can really use all the extra scrap at the beginning. Even if it does mean you take a little bit more damage. Finally started a fire in there, but it's probably too late to stop this shot. But we're safe now, only losing 5 hull. It's more than you would want, but again, it's the nature of the ship. Enemy weapons will stay online indefinitely if you have some bad luck. There we go. Surprised he isn't moving over the... Oh, shields are on fire again, so it doesn't matter. You are DEAD dead. We'll leave civilian supplies, get a message of how we're evil and stuff, and then we'll move on. Never surrender our crew to slavers, mainly because we don't have any crew. Early game. Zoltan shields are always a blast, at least we have an ion drone. We'll send out the fire drone too. I do believe it does damage to Zoltan shields. Yep. Again, we'll take some hits. We'll take some system damage in the process. Nothing on our drones, luckily. And so it begins. Again, you'll note that the drone is reluctant to hit weapons. We can probably do this. Not sure how much of a help it's gonna be for us, but let's see if he can waste his bomb. Some of them. Actually, no, we were a little too late. Fire drone, get back online, you. Good thing we got that shield buffer. Shield's critical, but not for long. There we go. Again, we can't start a weapon and fires because our drone is just like, do we really have to do something like that? There we go, that's probably a little bit better. Didn't help us for very long, but as you can see, they are in a bit of a bind. So are we, admittedly. We already lost 11 hull, and this is only our second encounter. Alright, let's see if we need another drone. We probably don't. Probably don't. So there's not an option. We don't have anything that allows us piracy, so we'll have to think about that too. Is their entire ship on fire? Rockman will soon start moving over to oxygen, I would imagine. I don't think he'll be able to repair anymore. Oxygen is too far away. There we go. And we jump. So my idea is to try and stack up on combat drones. I think that's going to be a better option for us. Do we have anything to sell already? We don't. And this is where we take even more damage. I will send out one of you because you might occasionally hit the weapons. We don't care about drone control, of course. We'll take some missile hits. But hopefully none of our drones actually get taken out. Drone nearly got shot. We can't run from this, so if he's going to pop, which he's no longer going to, okay, we're good. And he's out of missiles, which is always a bit of a sad sight to see that happen, but that's the nature of this ship. We can't target anything. We got a reverse ion field, which we can sell. We probably will, even if it's just for repairs. Get a little bit of fuel, probably an asteroid hit or two. Drones still refuse to go into rooms with fire, and I don't know why that's a thing, but it's a thing regardless. Okay. He's gonna board. I think I'm gonna let him. I think I'm also going to do this. I'm going to try to prevent him from shooting 2 shots on that. And didn't work. With a bit of luck, our drone isn't gonna get completely destroyed. Hopefully we start a firing weapon soon, but again, it's a rarity. There we go. Well, hack should prevent us from getting hit. And that NG is good as dead. So are we, down to 12 hull. But again, that's the nature of this ship. You will have a bad time. It's pretty much unavoidable. Unless you get, like, extremely lucky. I mean, if a fire drone always goes for weapons first and stuff, you might be in a better position here, but it's unlikely. Probability and all that, you know? And NG really doesn't want to die. Can't say I blame him. But eventually, it has to end. Alright, second shield layer. Let's hope it does us some good and we don't immediately just get peppered with missiles. No, but we get a ship that has 3 shots. So, you know. Alright, send out the drones. It's a rather small ship, so I'm hoping things won't be too awful. That worked wonderfully. It doesn't happen all that often that they charge it up fully twice in a row. Usually they only do that once and then do stuff like that. Just a little too late on that one. There goes a shield layer or drone. Doing what drones do best. Namely doing the thing you don't want them to do. Would prefer them to go for. Our shields first. Oh well. But yeah, you kind of get a grasp on how things probably went on the stream itself. Not well. In any case, we'll just see how things end up. We might get the crew kill, we might not. Their hull is getting low and their oxygen is still going for it. Advanced plating. We don't have the room anymore, so we will not accept surrender. Then again, 22 scrap isn't bad for Sector 1. I probably should have just accepted. Oh well. Mistakes were made. Many more will be made. Not all of them necessarily by me. Come on, get a fire in that shield room. The Rockman's given up on that. So we just need to wait until this runs out of oxygen. A lot of hurry up and wait going on with this one too, but... Fire will help drain the oxygen a bit more. Yeah, should have taken the deal. Should find a store pretty soon too. Sure, this might crash our game. Nope. Actually get a crew member, which we can't boot out because he's our only crew member, but... You know. He can do some good in the meantime, I guess. Okay. Continue. We can't actually be damaged, but our drones can be shot down. And I think you can be... No, you should be safe because you'll be stuck in that medbay for... Well, not medbay, but... drone room. You may not get the crew kill either, based off the medbay. Could hack the medbay, but might not be our smartest choice. Again, we are safe here, so just a lot of hurry up and wait. And that might be our... yeah. Drone getting shot. Still, I've had it had worse. I'm actually gonna hack too. I'm gonna hack that medbay. Not because... I think it'll kill them, but... Well, it would help, as you can see here, but also because it makes it harder for them to move around. And that might be another one of my drones taking... I don't know if that's going to hit the drone. It should... Stop going there, you stupid drones. They do love being under fire. Okay. Maybe we get another crew member that's going to serve us no good. Boosterless boarding drone. It's going to take a while for that to get there, but it could be handy. Let's go to the nebula. It's a bad idea, mainly because we'll be fighting auto ships. We are safe, so we're just going to send out one of these. I'm not going to send out anything else, even though an ion drone could be useful. But don't take my shields out. I don't have a choice. That'll do. Okay, he's not running anymore. Missile drone acted quite well. Okay. Let's get out of here. Rebel Scout seems to be waiting for you. There's no safe way for me to get 2 drones up. But I can juggle between these two. A boarding drone is nice, but keep in mind it cannot, will not be recovered by the drone wreck arm. Oh, don't go for my drones. Engines, that's fine. They were barely powered anyway. Oop, and I shot the boarding drone at them. Well, might as well see how it handles. We are in no rush. Neither is our boarding drone. Give it some time. It's not gonna kill the crew, but it might be alive long enough to cause problems in the oxygen room. Yeah, I think they'll be fixing that one. We lost the drone part on that, but you know. If that's the worst thing that happens this run, then I'll be a happy camper. Now keep in mind we didn't destroy oxygen, and now we never will. Unless we like send out the missile drone and it, for whatever reason, decides to hit something good. It doesn't matter though. With their weapons down, I can actually get both drones up. I'll keep an eye on this. And now, once again, we pretty much hurry up and wait. We don't know what's going on, but we know there's only 3 rooms they can be in, and it's these 3. I suppose somebody could be here, one here, but I don't think they do that. No pilot, it seemed. Somebody's still running around. Not sure what they're trying to do. Okay. Building materials can be left behind. We seem safe, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna have a mine launcher back there. I'm gonna see if my prediction holds true. Nope, regular bomb. Alright, missile, go get him. Just need to make sure you do not get shot. I guess we can send out the ion drone then as well. It might ionize something. Or it might be taken down. There we go. The slowest drones in existence. But it's a good thing though. An ion drone that's fast is going to be overpowered pretty darn quickly. I've seen one that had the same speed as the regular combat drone, and that was just straight up ridiculous. Okay, we got some good stuff. Preferably I would like to find like 2 combat drones. Yeah, sure. Pretty sure we are in danger here, so a shot on weapons would be nice, but again, it's an unlikely thing to happen. Pretty sure that one does 3 ion damage plus 1 ion damage to shields. I'll probably take down my shields and hope it doesn't hit anything important. Like drone control. What do you know? One of 2 systems I would have been totally fine with if it went for that one. One of these days that mini-beam is gonna hit. Whether that'll be when this thing decides to just target shields or just ill timing, we'll see. There's ill timing right there. Missile drone taking its sweet time. I might get hit by that ion blast. Okay. One more to finish it off. Okay. Not a bad sector for a regular ship, but here it's like. Well, I'm putting this wrong. We would have had more health if we weren't using nothing but drones. Anyway, let's hobble over to a store. We'll get some repairs there, hopefully some drones. I can gamble on random ones. 21 for weapon control. Unfortunately, it doesn't work. There's no room assigned for weapons, so... let's try a random drone. Okay. And we get another ion drone. Yeah, I think we do want that. Which means you get booted out. I'm gonna... which means I also might get rid of the missile drone. I think I'll keep it. Let's get an upgrade here. And now that I've done that, I really do have to sell the missile drone. Store, sell. The Effector is a pretty good anti-ship, anti-combat drone, but... people yelling, why the hell did you sell the missile drone? Honestly, sometimes even I don't know. Alright, we're back in the green. And now if we get... we send these two out, which should keep shields down like indefinitely. And then send out the fire drone or the heavy scatter, depending on what our plans are. Is it a better alternative? I honestly don't know, but there's only one way to find out, and that's just to try it. Military energy craft is docked at a small supply depot. They are busy painting pirate markings on their ship. Your hail this operation. Clandestine legalized. Decree 5 cooperation required. The engine offers supplies if you look the other way. Sure. It's a bit of a weird one. Take the weapon and spare scrap. A lot of stores. We will unfortunately forgo all of them. Although I should go look for a defense drone. The system must destroy your ship to prevent the virus from escaping. Integrate a repair drone. Isolate and imprison the virus. Now, I wonder, is this vanilla, or was it... it says integrated repair drone, so this is unique to the ship, so we will go with it. Take some time and the virus is slippery, but eventually entice it into the chassis of one of your advanced system repair drones. You quickly isolate it from the ship's computers and eject the drone out of the cargo bay towards the NG vessel. Vessel destroys and captures the drone. And we get a combat drone. So we... Ooh. Neat. I'm now actually curious to go back to those stores and look for a defense drone. Is it a smart idea? Maybe. Maybe not. Honestly, I don't know. But... a defense drone would go a long way for us. Ion defense. Just mines. This takes forever to reload, but it is cheap. Take this. First of all, sell the baton beam. Problem is, what would I get rid of? I'll keep both the ion drones and I'll keep these. I don't know, if I can do like ion, heavy scatter, combat. That'll be, how, what, 2, 4, 6, 7 power. We can easily do that and then still have left. .24 means it will destroy like 1 in 3 missiles. I'll take a gamble on it. We'll replace it with the combat drone. In before we get offered a proper defense drone. The scatter drone would be amazing, but... no. Okay, so I'm actually glad that I did that. Let's buy some fuel. Do we need power? Let's see, 1, 2, yeah, we could use a power bar. Alright. It's a pretty unfortunate sector layout. If this would have connected there, that would have been amazing, but alas. No such luck. I'll take it. We'll continue. Sure. The reactor upgrade means we can power that, but I'm actually going to do this. And we'll go to Zoltan Utopia. We got 2 ion drones. Sure. Take some revenge at them, I guess. Well, let's try it. Let's try our setup. Let's take you down. I don't think you can fire at... yeah, you don't fire at those type of mines. It did hit. Okay, now we send out heavy scatter. I think it is slightly faster. Six damage we've taken already. More to come. It's unfortunate we run into this thing, but honestly, it's kind of to be expected, I would say. Another mine. Yep, this is gonna hurt. Or not. Okay, let's bounce. Studying the relationship between race and determine the Federation still has potential to be a net positive. Yay! We're not entirely worthless. Let's try the stress. Okay. Not entirely sure how we did that, but we'll leave that be. This is bad. Really bad. But we should be able to leave here before it becomes a problem. You are the little one. I'd rather not have you get shot down. We will leave here because we don't want to get hit by the PDS. Doesn't mean we can make their lives a little bit more difficult in the meantime. Okay, we're good. We'll hit up another store. A lot of fuel, low hull again. Thanks for that one, mine. You don't see this one too often, especially in Captain's Edition. But we have not found the drones we are looking for. Do we need more power? Let's actually get this. You might be able to do some shenanigans with that. See a missile launcher. Try to be a hero and attack. We'll see what we can do with this. Okay, we'll send out the defense drone. Good. Put you offline for the time being. Heavy scatter. Do something cool. You hit shields. Start a fire. I'm keeping this one up so it can recharge, but it is making this a little bit more difficult than it probably should be. Let's use the quick one. Are you set? No, you're not. No. As we stated, it is a bit of a slow burner, that one. We do still have an ion drone up and running. Our hack is far from being ready. At least one missile got stopped. Finally got a fire in there. I should be feeling the heat right about now. I think this one is 2 power, but that would mean this one's only 1 power, so scratch that. They did take that one offline for whatever reason. Well, by all means, if you think it's a good idea, don't let me stop you. Reject offer. Okay. Where are you going? Shields? Yeah, shields. Okay. Well, let's turn off our drones. They did what they had to do. Not sure if I'll make it. Cool. 13 hull points. Nice. Okay. We'll do these two. We'll try, but I think this is gonna be a lost cause. Or at least it's gonna be difficult to do. They're dodging admirably. Wish I could say the same thing. But yeah, our evasion is... well, our engines are turned off, so that's probably not helping anything. Now here's where things get interesting. How do we proceed? Yeah, I know, if we didn't sell the missile drone, you wouldn't have a problem, but we did, so... we'll, figure something out. It's not the best solution, but it is an option. It should be... yeah, shield should be down for a little bit. Alright, little dude. Both hit, none of them were resisted. This is gonna be a long fight. We won't be any danger anytime soon, but... I'm also not going just for the kill. Main reason being they might start to run. I'd rather not have that happen. Go fire. Okay, fire good. Put shields back up because that's about to launch. Double resists, nice. Means we can immediately do this and send out the fire drone again. They will have to give in eventually. At that point we will have them on the ropes. At this point all we really need is a weapon and fire and weapons, I would imagine. Okay, offline, online. Yeah, their days are numbered. They're still trying. We also don't know what's on board, so if there's Rockman in there, we can be here for quite some time, unfortunately. No resists. It doesn't stop me from doing this, I guess. Fire drone, go get him. It's a bit of a tussle, but is that a correct word in this scenario? Tussle? A bit of a juggle, but we'll get there. Okay, the beam's offline, so we can just keep our fire drone up along with the ion. Like I said, this was going to take a while, and yeah. Eventually we do get through. That's a shame. At least we got the drone wreck arm. They did manage to fix their oxygen. So it is possible that there is indeed a Rockman in there. If only we could see inside of that. Oh, they're dead. Okay, cool. Most of you supplied before the Armstrong clears, you have to jump away. So let's jump to the inner store. I wouldn't mind another combat drone. You do ion, combat, defense. Good weapons, heavy defense. Slow defense, unreliable, shoots down all incoming projectiles. See, that's what we're looking for. Granted, it takes 2 power, but... Oh, there was another combat drone. If I give these 2 up... then I can get it. I think I will. So at the end of the line, my drone tally will be this. Ion, combat. That takes 2, 3, 7 power. If you want this, we need 9. Is this enough to beat the flagship? I don't know. But I think it's better than just sitting and waiting with the... waiting for the missile drone. In any case, this is where I'm going to cut this episode. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you're in the series. Feel free to show support by commenting, liking, and or subbing if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys on the next episode. Bye everyone.